Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for the Peel and Durham area for week ending September the 8th. Prices are out of control. If you want to reach out to me to talk anything about real estate, we've made it really simple. In the description below, there's a link to my calendar. Book a time that works for you. I'll know ahead of time when you want to chat. I'll make sure I'm available and we could talk about whatever's on your mind related to real estate. You know, lately my team and I have been working quite a bit in the Peel and Durham areas, and I'm about to show you how prices are out of control. But every time the market gets really hot and strong and prices are really good, I kind of see the same phenomena happening. There's certain realtors that up their game and do a phenomenal job for their clients, but the gap between that and the realtors that really don't do such a great job seems to spread. And I don't know, maybe some realtors feel that just putting the home on the market on MLS is all they really need to do, but it's not the case, because tons of homes, even in this hot market, come off the MLS every single month as not sold. So again, who you hire matters. Let's get right into these numbers here. I'm talking about the Peel and Durham area. I've got only detached properties, Mississauga, Brampton, and for Durham, I'm combining Ajax, Pickering, and Whitby as one area. Man, prices are up across the board. Down here we have the Durham area. The orange in the middle is Brampton. These two are record-breaking prices, and Mississauga, although it's up and down, is sitting just under 1.6 million. Here's Mississauga. Now, sales extremely low. We're in this week, September 8th, right in the middle of that was Labor Day weekend, and then families getting back to school. We expect sales to be low, and in some of the other areas, listings are starting to come up quite a bit now. But sales are extremely low at only 38 sales in all of Mississauga. Average sold price is sitting at $1,590,000. That takes us to 24% higher than last year's average sold price. I mean, we've got some big gaps over the last little while here. Of the 38, 63% sold at list price or more, so it's still somewhat competitive. 79 listings, which is refreshing that it's up from the previous week of only 60, and we do expect listings to be coming up even more over the next few weeks. But with more listings and the low amount of sales, the balance of supply and demand puts the months of inventory at 1.1, which is up from where it's been. I mean, it's been about 4 or 5 weeks since we've seen 1.1. It's not high. 1.1 is still low. And days on market is sitting at 15. Look at Brampton. This is crazy. Brampton is just on fire, and nobody seems to be able to put the emergency brake on this. But prices are just out of control. This is a record price for Brampton. The average detached property sold for $1,343,000. Sales came down slightly to 88. 7 of those were at $2 million or more. That takes us to 33% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 88 detached properties that were sold, 75% sold at list price or more. Very competitive, and 105 listings. Brampton, as far as increasing its listings, didn't do such a great job there. There's a lot of other areas where listings came up much more versus the previous week, and months of inventory still sitting at 0.3. That's like nothing. It's extremely low, extremely competitive, and as long as months of inventory is this low, average sold price is going to continue to climb. I know a lot of you hate it when I say that, but I'm just reporting the facts the way I see them. And here we go. The Durham area, which is, again, Ajax, Pickering, Whitby combined. 42 sales, down from the previous week. Average sold price has climbed up to $1,220,000. That's a record for this region. We've never seen prices that high. That's 33% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 42 that were sold, 79% sold at list price or more. 60 listings, so it's not like we saw an abundance of listings. We're hoping to, which would, competition would help maybe easing a bit on pricing there. This is not, oh, there it is. And months of inventory is sitting at 0.3, extremely low, 12 days on market. It's unbelievable. Here's the summary for the whole region. I mean, very much a seller's market. It's extremely competitive. You really need to be working with a good realtor. If you're selling, for sure to maximize your sale. If you're buying, also stay tuned. There's an interesting new project we're working on. Well, it's coming up right now. Have a look. Let me introduce you to 4027 Bloor Street West, located just east of the East Mall. This is a 3-bedroom bungalow with a large private driveway. Sits on a 43 by 120 lot. Now you can take the bungalow as is, updated to your liking, but it comes complete with building plans for a large 2-family home over 4,000 square feet. So let me show you how we're going to go from the current small 3-bedroom bungalow that's on the property now to this large, over 4,000 square foot modern 2-family home. City plans and permits are already in place. Here's the floor plan. Now this is a unique setup. 2 families can live under one roof here and both have luxurious living quarters. Here's the primary suite over here. Now it's divided between primary and secondary. Now to enter the primary suite, you either come in through the garage that has its own entrance where your own private space in the garage, or through the covered porch right at the front. You come in and it's all open concept. The primary residence is about 2,400 square feet. You've got your open concept main floor and a walkout to a private back deck, up to the second floor where you have 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 4 skylights, and its own laundry facilities. Coming back to the secondary suite. Now the secondary suite is about 1,650 square feet. There are 2 entrances to the secondary suite. One is through the garage where you have your own private parking, or through the side entrance here, and you come up and it's also open concept on the main floor with the kitchen, the living room, and a walkout to a private deck. Now the living quarters for this, you've got to go down just a few steps to the basement. You've got 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a family room, and it walks up. There's stairs also walking up a little bit to the backyard. Now, I don't want to confuse the secondary suite, say for a basement rental that everybody's kind of used to. The secondary suite is a full living quarters for another family. The basement has a ceiling height of 10 feet. 5 feet of it is above grade. Big windows. The point is it doesn't feel like a basement. And this is easily for 2 families to live comfortably, luxurious, or use it as rental income or for co-ownership. Call me and I'll give you all the details.